Our ancestors were the ones on Earth that created and lived in the advanced civilizations on our planet. It is important to point out, as I have mentioned in many of my videos, that we did not come from hunter-gatherers. I do not believe they even existed the way they are described. For starters, Egypt, around 10,500 BC, was an intergalactic spaceport and base. There are multiple interstellar bases on Earth. I have to make a note. The history we are taught is completely rubbish. Our history is nothing like what we are taught in school. It is fortunate that science is starting to see that the advanced civilizations had better technology than us, as well as were more evolved and intelligent than us. There are many signs that are in our past that allude to our ancestors and history or interstellar civilizations. The Maya were an interstellar civilization and used stargates to travel. Through my research, the ones that were interstellar, in that it was not just one race, the Maya, left many clues to their interstellar culture in their artifacts, drawings, hieroglyphs, and temples. Many have been destroyed or covered up by the elites and deep state members whom wish to keep humanity ignorant and not able to access their divinity. I have seen a picture of a car on one of the Mayan ruins and temples in a rural area. Our past is not what you think. In fact, it has been completely different than what we were taught. There are also signs in the Egyptian pyramids and temples where they have hieroglyphs of helicopters, spaceships, as well as words which refer to stargates. The evolution that many were taught in their schools is completely wrong, and the proofs all around our planet as we learn more and more that our civilization and the human being did not begin around 10,000 BC. We are the ancestors of beings that started and lived in interstellar advanced civilizations. The most ancient texts on the planet, which are India's ancient Sanskrit texts, date back well before 10,000 BC. In some of those texts, they give many references to extreme high technical advanced civilizations, elaborate writings about flying ships, and they even have a text that explains how to build their flying ships. They had highly advanced knowledge in astrology, the placement of the planets, the lunar and solar cycles, atomic weapons which were used in their ancient days, and a calendar system that spans an age every 25,000 years. They knew about time dilation on planets amidst so many blatant other confirmations at the level of their sophistication, just like we may have done in underestimating the ancient builders on our planet. I recommend to not do that at all with the Hindu texts. If one is going to make a speculation about it, one should investigate for themselves directly and read them, instead of simply taking another's words for it, and also not to write them off as spiritual fantasy. Our past is loaded with many, multiple, possibly thousands of advanced interstellar civilizations, and there is proof of this. Please see on my next video as I debunk the common narratives of our ancient civilization's history.